Stevie, we're outside the workhouse now, standing on the road. Now it's called Station Road or Railway Road. But you'll see down at the very end, you've got the footbridge from the railway station. That's the railway station. You have the water tower there. It tells us that the military barracks was over that wall. Massive military barracks, a couple of thousand soldiers there, and all gone now, of course. And it is Sean Tracy Park now, very well known GA ground. So you know, this area, say around 1900, Stevie, was very well inhabited, because, as I say, you had 500-600 people in the workhouse. You had several thousand soldiers here in the barracks. You had the railway station down there, and just on our right, over to our right, we can't see it from here, was what was known as McGrath's Field. And
there's a bit of history with McGrath's Field. Is that not
there
the
is,
field?
yeah. Jerry
Ring
Ring filled me in on that there was very important All-Ireland games played there, Munster Championship games. Very important field, 1900s up to early 1930s. So you can imagine along this road, Stevie, there was an awful lot of excitement, an awful lot of people here between the soldiers, the workhouse, matches, St. Vincent's Hospital down there. We're now coming in to the place where the main block of the workhouse on our left-hand side, and this is where the workhouse, you can see another dormitory here where it was the females again on this side and next to the road. Where we're standing now, Stevie, was the yard for the young girls, and this was more or less their outdoor.
Explain that to me again.
The girls, their school was here, and the females slept here. The young girls' play area, recreation area was here, right where I'm standing. And up here, you see here, the schoolrooms were here for the girls. And this place is pretty well, you know, it is looking okay. But of course there's a private company in here now, and thankfully they're very kind. They allowed us to come in here and do what we want to do. The blue doors there, Stevie, that section there in the middle was the master and the matron's living quarters, upstairs and downstairs. He lived here with his family. He was in the centre of everything. He could see, you know, more or less everything that was going on. He was on duty 24/7. Now where I'm standing, if you turn around, you'll see the back of the buildings where we're after coming out of. There's the you can see the roof, which was burnt, it was vandalised in 2018, and the roof was burnt. It's a pity it was never repaired. It was never even covered. A pity. It has meant that it's totally deteriorated inside.
It's a pity as well, Gay, because if you look at the stonework, it's absolutely phenomenal.
The stonework is fabulous, yeah, but the roof is unfortunately, now the weather has got well into it. But I just explain where I'm standing now, where the master had a pathway going down to the front part. There were shrubs on each side. On this side, the females, the girls' playground, the girls' recreation. On that side, the boys' school, the boys' recreation area, boys and men, all on this side. Totally segregated, no contact at all. So this, and of course, it went on then to become the glove factory. The liner factory was here, and many of us will remember the liner factory, certainly. Now, the liner factory was behind there, as indeed was the most of the workhouse. Behind it, all abolished now. You had the dining area, you had the bakehouse, the laundry, everything. You had the infirmary, the hospital, and then you had the lunatic section, and then beyond that was a mortuary. And then the fever hospital, that later became the maternity hospital, was at the corner there where the roundabout is.
Was that what it was known as years ago, Gay?
It was always known as the fever hospital, and then it became known as the maternity hospital.
No, but when you said the lunatic section, was that
yeah, that's the expression they use. I don't like it. I think
no.
It's either lunatic or idiots. If you look at the maps or look at the census, it's idiots.
Yeah, it's not
you know.
very, yeah.
And if you see the book, there was inspectors used to come, and in fairness to them, some of the inspectors were very insistent on the lunatics, idiots section was given special care. And you know, some of the board of guardians didn't give them the special care, you know, and it was always a bone of contention.
Why was that, Gay?
Because nobody wanted to be in charge of it. It was a terribly responsible job. For a lot of the time, an inmate was in charge of the male section. The females had a paid person who did a great job, but the males were looked after by an inmate who did a great job as well. But as I said, they were at the back. The liner factory then was built in 1936, and that was a great building. Most people in town will have memories of that. I can remember myself, 25 past 12, you'd hear the hooter for the workers to fly out on their bicycles with rolls of lino on their back and back again. And then the glove factory was here as well. The glove factory ceased here in around 1955, but it went up then to James Street. Another glove factory opened up there. And the liner factory closed down in 1979 due to, I suppose, joining the EEC. But it was a great employer, the liner factory. I'm just looking here at this.
Yeah, I'm just looking
here.
at a sign here, and it says
I just have a personal memory here.
Halride and Jones.
Halride and Jones, yeah.
yeah.
But they were the owners of the liner factory too, Halride and Jones, and they still seem to own it.
Well, what's your memory? You said you have a special memory. What would that special memory be?
I remember when I was working in the post office, Larry Brown was the man looking after the wages in the liner factory, and he used to come up every Friday, and he'd look for 99 male insurance stamps and one female. And I'd always say to Larry, "But God, that female must be having a great time over there with 99."
And who was that female?
And that turned out to be my wife.
Go away.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I didn't know what the 99 were doing. And an employee working here, D.D. Crimmins, says he as they said in those days, fixed me up with her. So we were married 50 years a few weeks ago. She's great. She's great to put up with me.
Just show the top of the building.
So this is, as I said, the main body of the workhouse was down there. The Fever Hospital, which was built in 1846-47, same time as the extension there. And Dr. Dowling, who people might remember, and you'll read in the book, to me Dr. Dowling is the hero. He fought very hard for St. Vincent's Hospital, and he fought for the conditions in the maternity ward to be improved, because seemingly it was a terrible place, because it was built as a fever hospital. It just turned into a maternity hospital, but he made it more modern, and it's continued as a maternity hospital up to about 1977. A lot of people born, 50s, 60s, even before that, 70s, were born in the maternity hospital there. And then it became fashionable to have babies in nursing homes, and it had to close down. And of course, nowadays there's no babies born in Tipperary. They go to Clonmel or they go to Limerick, but...
During the height of it all, Gay, you were saying a little bit earlier, there was a lot of people that was in here. So, you were talking about, there was 1,200 maybe at one stage or more?
Yeah, 1392. But then there was an awful lot of people coming here for outdoor relief, like to be home assistants. The home assistants kept people alive. In places, there was cases now, and again it's in the book, where people in Hollyford, to get their home assistance, they had to walk to Capawhite to get it, walk there and walk back for maybe a few shillings, just to keep them alive for the following week. And on one occasion, a woman with 5 children walked from Hollyford to Capawhite, and when she got there it was too late.
Gay, in relation to the book now, where can people purchase it?
Purchase it in the Fitzpatrick's printers, the Excel, and I have books myself, and people can contact me. They're €28. The first batch sold out earlier this week. We've done another batch. We can't do any more. An awful lot of people posting them out of the country. I was talking to the lads in the post office, and they said that they're gone out over the world. A lot of people buying them for a Christmas box because it is a good Christmas box. It's local history. It's something which people hope to hand down for generations to come. A lot of people are not reading it cover to cover because the index at the start indicates the stories, and you know, you can read a chapter about Cava White, about Doon, about Kilcommon, you know, they're all there, and then you can read it at your leisure, you know. The feedback I'm getting, Stevie, is that it's a very good read, and I'm delighted to hear that because people are enjoying it. You know, good history. It's our ancestors, you know. I mean, every person in Tipperary has had an ancestor some way connected to this building, and you know, they went through very tough times.
They certainly did. Gay, all I can say is well done. I congratulate you on a fantastic book, and again, thank you for doing the videos with us here again in Tipperary town.
Thanks, Stevie. Appreciate your help.